Dear friends, I think it's too late in the day to talk about a draft subject like public distribution system. Before I start, I'll give a small little presentation on an intervention which has been done in the state of Orissa. But before that, I would just like to put forth the entire system of PDS as it operates in the state of Orissa. Basically, the whole system is nothing but a supply chain. From production, from the farm, you take the food grains, do the procurement, provide the minimum support price to the farmers, keep it in storages by a corporation, and then distribute it to the districts, and then from districts it goes to the fair price shops and then gets distributed ultimately to the BPL beneficiaries, below poverty line beneficiaries, because they are the target group for us. As far as above poverty line groups are concerned, the food grain distribution is not very regular. The allotments are not very well defined. So what we have been doing in the state of Orissa is implementing the targeted public distribution system properly in all the districts. As such, the supply chain does not have much use of ICT in the state of Orissa. However, in last 4 to 5 years, when the state has started taking the procurement operation on itself, earlier it used to be done by the Government of India's agency like FCI and all. So the state started to take up the procurement operation in the state of Orissa from the year 2003-2004. Before that, Orissa was actually a deficit state. So a lot of food grains used to come from other states and then get distributed to the people. But once the state took up the responsibility of procurement from the farmers, in last 3 years, Orissa has become surplus. In fact, we procure almost 1.5 times our requirement. So whatever is required, almost 50% of that, we are able to now send it to other states. So the procurement has been streamlined in physical terms, but still it needs lot of streamlining in terms of use of ICT, starting from procuring it from the farmers, giving them the minimum support price and all. On the side of the distribution, also sporadic efforts have been done for use of technology, but end-to-end solution has not been thought about. However, in the year 2008, with the help of World Food Program, Government of Orissa and Government of India launched a pilot project that let us try to utilize all kinds of technologies available in the targeted PDS system in one of the districts, and then evaluate which options would work. Because as you know that Orissa is a very places are very remote. You do not have electricity connections, what to talk about the internet connectivity. So you need to adopt various options which can work in those kind of circumstances. And that is how this project was envisaged in the year 2008. The goal of the project was to minimize waste and fraud in the food distribution process by implementing state-of-the-art technologies, to issue biometric-based ration cards in order to better monitor and manage distribution of food grains in Raigada district. Raigada was chosen because it has a good combination of a rural area, very remote areas, hilly areas, tribal areas, and everything is represented in the district of Raigada. To strengthen the infrastructure and systems of food and civil supply department by leveraging technology-based solutions. How were the activities planned? At that point of time in the state of Orissa, we had 3 listings of the beneficiaries based on the below poverty line survey of 1997. Then we had something called 2002 household survey, and then old ration cards which were issued to the beneficiary. So all those things were taken and data digitization was done. That was the first activity. So this is how the data digitization was done. All base papers were collected and data digitization started happening in the year 2008. Second activity which we took up was biometric capture using the base stations, and the activities were done through an enrollment solution. And enrollment solution is something what UID is now propagating. So we had the iris capture, we had 10 fingers data collected, and also photograph collected. So all 13 biometric signatures were collected in the year 2009 when UID had actually not announced its standards, and they were not even on the horizon. This is how the enrollment application was developed at that point of time. In fact, UID people have also taken a lot of lessons from this particular implementation in the state of Odisha. This is how the enrollment process was carried out in the remote areas. You can see that people were taking the equipments on their shoulders, because the areas are only can be reached by walking. I mean, there is no road which exists there, no electricity. Some of the places are like that. These are the enrollment kits which were used. Then what was the result? The result was, see, there were matches with same citizen ID in same family. 1,198 were found in the district. We had matches with different citizen ID in same family, 845. Then head of more than one family, 6,741 cards were found like that. Then 656 both spouses heading separate families. That kind of cards were also available. So ultimately 22,990 bogus duplicate cards were found just by doing the deduplication on the technology platform of existing data available. See, I can show you some of the samples. You can see in case number 1, he has given, the name is same, photograph is taken differently, but he has got 2 cards issued. Same is the case with second. There are matches with different citizen ID in same family. The citizen ID has been given differently. The name has been used differently. Then head of more than one family. One person has been shown as owning more than one family, which is also not possible. But that is how the data was available, and once you did the deduplication, then only we came to know about these issues. Both spouses heading separate families was also found. And then family members other than a spouse heading another family was also possible. We had both spouses not heading the families. So this is how the deduplication process was done. Once this deduplication process is done, after that we started the process of what technologies we should be using to capture the transactions happening at the fair price shops. So we had 3 options. One was a laminated card with bar-coded coupons, which would be issued to the beneficiaries. The other was plastic card with bar-coded coupons. And then a smart card with contact and with POS device in the urban areas. So option 1 was laminated card plus coupons. This is how the laminated card has been printed, and the coupons are also have been printed for 24 months, that is 2 years. We have already printed the coupons, and coupons will also be distributed in the Gram Sabhas in rural areas. A plastic card plus coupons has been tried in some of the blocks, and the smart card plus POS device has been used only in the urban settings of the district, that is the district headquarters. So this particular project, now we are ready to roll it out on 15th of August. Honorable CM will be launching this project, and all these cards will be utilized. And at the back end, now the application starting from the district level up to the beneficiary is going to be IT enabled. However, up to the district, we do not have a IT solution which takes care from procurement to the storage points. So this is a pilot. This will give us indications how to roll out beneficiary oriented IT solution in the entire state of Odisha, and we are talking to the Government of India for funding. Once the funding is available, we would roll out one of the possible technical solutions for the entire state of Odisha. Thank you very much.